A quick tutorial on using the Westcott Easy Boom. This thing is going to be really good when you're using for the studio, just to make really quick adjustments for your light. So first things first is you're going to go ahead and add your light, probably a flash pack or strobe or something like that. You'll see here that there is a locking pin, so when it's stored, this thing will be there, right? So that's going to prevent you from the arm itself going up or down when you add a light. So we're going to add a light right now. And again, we have that locking pin there. And what you'll want to do is you have to be able to balance this thing out, okay? So there's going to be some sandbags in the studio. What is this, 15 pounds, right? And so you can imagine that once you add an umbrella or a light modifier, it's going to be even a little bit heavier, okay? So you're going to add the sandbag and you're going to hang it over here. Now Westcott has this little sliding bar. It does include their own, I guess like a weight bag, but I'm not using that. And so instead I'm using the studio's 15 pounder. And we're going to go ahead and add that over here. And you'll see that with these little knobs, you can actually loosen it and then adjust it. So let's add this right now. And you'll want to make sure that it's in between, right? Otherwise, when this thing goes up, the sandbag might fall out, right? So now what we're gonna do is just kind of test and see where we're at. We're gonna make sure first that it's balanced. So while holding here, you're gonna go ahead and remove the pin. There is like a little push pin here. So you're gonna lift it up slightly, okay? And you can leave that down. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this thing go, and you can see here that it's fairly balanced. But let's just say that initially this thing was sliding or more to the right, okay? If it was over here, now if I lock this, and if I just let it go, you can see here that it's way too heavy on this side, right? So if I let it go, it's gonna go all the way up, which is something that we don't want. So we're gonna slide this and see how if it was too forward here, this whole thing will kind of droop to the left, which is not bad, not too bad, but I want to make sure that this thing is fairly balanced. Now that it's properly tightened, when you go ahead and lift this thing up, you can see here that it's going to stay, right? So you can easily make the adjustments, okay? And then of course you have the sandbag moving around a little bit, okay? But that's the whole point of having the sandbag, is to counterbalance the weight of your light. You'll see here a little knob here. By default, you can already just turn it. You don't want to over crank it, but that way it's going to allow you to add tension as needed depending on how heavy your light modifier is. But you can go ahead and tilt it down, tilt it back up, and so forth. And then of course you can still raise the center column and also add sandbags in the very bottom here to keep this thing stabilized. So hope you enjoy using this new tool here at the studio, the Westcott Easy Boom.